Everybody's out there in the sort of in the world has decisions to be made, and whether you're managing yourself or whether you're a subordinate, just managing your own diary, you're still making decisions all the way through to VC guys or CEOs making massive multi-billion-pound decisions. So, do you have any advice on? I mean, you're in your book, The Brain, Emotional Intelligence, and New Insights. You talk about the neocortex and the subcortex. No matter how big the idea be, should you be making the decision with the gut? What's your Daniel Goleman's advice?
My advice is both and, actually. Some interesting data on that. There was a study done of California entrepreneurs who built businesses from nothing to huge amounts. And they're asked, how do you make your decisions? And they all said essentially the same thing. They were voracious gatherers of data. They had very broad nets. They didn't, things that other people wouldn't think might be relevant. They delve into the numbers. They look at everything. And then they would check it against their gut feeling. And what that means is that the first swipe is cortical, the part of the brain that thinks in words and numbers. And then you check that against your gut feeling. And the reason is this. The reason that's a good idea. There's a primitive part of the brain. It's actually in the brainstem that as we go through life, gathers decision rules. When I did that, that worked well. When I said that, that really didn't work. And as we face a decision point, it summates your life experience relevant to the topic, and it sends you a message. The problem is it has no connection to the part of the brain that thinks in words. It sends the message to the gut, the GI tract. So when you say trust your gut, actually that's literally true, because you get a felt sense. Feels right, doesn't feel right. And all these entrepreneurs said, I'd check it against that. Even if the numbers look good, if it didn't feel right, I wouldn't go ahead.
That's amazing, yeah. Reading your book, that's one thing that jumped out. Have feelings about your thoughts.
Well, feelings about our thoughts are absolutely essential. If we had no feelings about our thoughts, we wouldn't know our priorities.
Yeah. And equally, you can't just go around just operating on your feelings alone. You've got to...
No, feelings and thoughts.
Yeah.